Hi there, I'm Tazzer,
And I'm Forrest.
and together we are Vet Pups.
I think we got a great episode for you this week. We're going to discuss pup gear and colors and share our personal recommendations. But before we get started, we want to give Pup Ruby another shout out this week for sending us this awesome logo design. Thank you, Ruby.
Love you. So this week's topic is on gear and color choices. So this is actually going to be a really fun topic because I believe this is like where a lot of pups kind of start to kind of like really get in their headspace and then they kind of want to accessorize. To
Yeah.
really like commit to the yeah, they just want to commit. They really want it now. So, I guess we could start off with colors. So, what do you think about colors?
Colors, for me when I picked my color, I've always liked forest green. So it was a given to go with green. Now there are other colors that I'm interested in, but I don't know if I would want to make them part of my identity color because again, green is my color. And for some pups, I don't think they really mind what color they pick. They, in fact, some pups I've seen let their pack pick their colors.
Yeah, and that gets kind of interesting too because like I know people like especially like what I learned on Friday is that like the old guard used to only identify quote unquote pups with like the hanky code when it comes to colors. Now, I don't do that because I like the color red and it helps me stay within my headspace, but that is also an option. Some people do like to advertise what they're looking for in a group setting, but I mean, that's not my choice, but if that is your choice,
Mm-hmm.
totally respect that. But yeah, I think colors actually help with trying to figure out like your kind of like your overall personality. Like red for me, I'm not chaotic, but I have a lot of personality. I'm fiery, like I'm all over the place, like it best fits me. And I've noticed other red pups are kind of relatively the same in a way, but in Greenwoods, no offense, you guys are really chill.
Most of the time. Most of the time. I am a Scorpio, so I'm very vengeful.
I'm Sagittarius. I get kind of weird. All
And then
right.
I noticed for a lot of people, it's just like their colors. It's how they can not be themselves as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's their pup space. It's how they completely identify only as a pup in that color. There's some people that have purple that just you would never see them touch purple as a human, as a normal.
True.
But then as soon as they're a pup, everything is purple about them, or just pink. Same thing, bright colors, bright orange, the neon colors that I've seen.
I like
But
those
yeah,
too. The glow
very
pups.
it's very well of self-identifying. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also like this really cool thing too is like with my old pack because we had like a married well not a married couple but they were dating so like they incorporated each other's colors into their hoods and stuff, which I thought was cute. I would never do that. No offense. I like this is me. Maybe one day if I find that one special pup, but until then, no, it's just me, just red boys.
Right.
All right.
Um, let's talk about hoods and muzzles because I mean, you
Yeah.
see, I wear a hood, and then you're wearing a muzzle.
Hmm.
So let's talk about the difference of those real quick.
I mean, one covers the entire face, and the other one only muzzles the front part of your face.
Just
Um,
about.
I have both, and I think for me, it just really depends on how I'm feeling. Like if I go in tactipup mode, like with my tactical vest and everything else, I do like to look uniform, so I like to have my hood on because it makes everything more. I don't know. It puts me into that guard dog mindset, so it's like I'm good.
Now,
But
where did you get your pup hood?
mine, Mr. S.
Oh, you got yours from Mr. S Leather?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I also got mine from Mr. S Leather. Now, we've both been looking at, and we've talked about, there's another website you can go to as well, Mr. Bear, who makes really good high quality, yeah, very high quality hoods.
Yeah, and they do muzzles too.
Yeah.
But I think they're all like fully customizable too. Like that's
Yeah.
what kind of made their website a little confusing because I'm like, I really
Yeah.
want
It's
one,
both.
but I
That,
don't.
that's both Mr. S and Mr. Bear. It can be confusing when you're trying to make your own hood. So, I mean, yeah.
And I'm the type of person that just wants what I want. I just want red and black. I don't want anything fancy. I just want it as
Plain colors.
plain as possible. But that's
We're
just
so we're so unartistic.
but that's what the Amazon hoods are for, though. A lot of people like experiment with like putting like lights and stuff in them. I've
Or
seen.
the whiskers, the spiked whiskers.
Yeah, spikes are kind of hard. Well, I know some punk rock websites where you can buy the spikes individually.
And then there's Etsy as well. There's also Etsy if you want to get a custom hood or just a regular hood with just their own customizations picked for you.
Yeah, because I know the neoprene is what these are. There are leather ones too for those leather boys out there. Because I'm also one of those, but I haven't found one I actually like yet.
Right.
One day, but the leather ones are really, really nice. They are a little on the pricier side, but they will last you for a while, which is nice.
Yep.
So we're gonna talk about harnesses now
Yep.
because I was forced to get mine out of my room for visual aid. So mine is made of, I believe it's rubber of some kind. I like it. It's smooth. It feels good on my skin. Plus, when I sweat, it doesn't get wet. It just kind of does the whole rubber sweat thing. I don't know what to tell you. But this also helps people that want to like really get into the space. I found that one in Chicago when I was there, and I loved
right.
it.
And then I have a typical neoprene one that I got from Mr. S Leather. It matches my hood, of course. So it's really comfortable. I can wear it for a long period of time without a shirt. For some of the places I go to, I go without a shirt, and it's really comfortable. Now, other ones I've seen, there's leather ones, there are the rubber ones, there's the ones that are made of
I want the rubber ones.
the denier, like the canvas material, and there's all so many different types, and there's different shapes of harnesses too.
Oh yeah, like I not. You know what? I'll just say the brand. Like Breedwell, they're the ones that have like the harness that attaches to your undergarments. There you go.
Yeah,
But
and
I don't
that's
know.
just that. And the list of types of harnesses is like immense. So if again you can go to Mr. S Leather, you can look at Mr. Bear, you can go to Breedwell, who is sold I think on Mr. S as well, isn't it?
Breedwell? I don't.
Maybe, but we'll have Breedwell as a link in our at the end of our webpage.
See, now I'm thinking about it. I don't even remember.
I know. We'll have a link. We'll have a link for everything that we've discussed on our webpage.
Yeah.
All right.
And now we got tails. Now I do
Tails.
not own a show tail or the other kind
Yeah.
currently.
Neither do I.
Yeah, like for me, I already wear so much stuff anyway. Like I don't. For me to have a show tail doesn't make sense because like I'm wearing tactical gear. I have a lot of stuff.
And there's so many. There's so many different types of tails too.
Yeah, you got the fluffy ones. You got the. I think there's like.
There's one that's like really long, and then there's the ones that are shorter, and just the show tail, and then
Oh, they're bouncy.
the adult play type. Also, there's different lengths as well, and girths.
Are you hearing the dogs?
Yeah, I hear the dogs. They're good. They're okay. They're playing back there.
Stop. Silly. All right, so mittens. Let's see. Give me a second. So then we have the mitts. All right. So these can get very varied and very chaotic very quickly. I normally use tactical gloves because they're tough on my knuckles. I do a lot of this motion a lot, or I do this a lot. So those are good for me. The ones I have are like somewhat leather, but then they have like the plastic over the top. I'm not going to tell you what we call them in the Marine Corps because we'll probably get flagged. But
I would just say, I mean, any mitt that you want, if you want to wear mitts or gloves, Anything you can buy, you can go to the hardware store and whatever. If you like those, you can wear those as a pup if you so desire to wear those.
And then you got like your punching gloves or MMA gloves. You could use those too. Like these are really good if you do a lot of romping. I'm one of those. I romp for 10 minutes and I'm done. Like I lose
You're
interest
not on
very
your hands and
quickly.
knees much.
No, I'm not. But these have really good padding for your knuckles. I know that knee pads are another important thing too, because I know
Yep.
you use them a lot.
I use knee pads. I'm older, so I have bad knees to begin with. So I have like really thick knee.
Why does it do?
All right, after that technical glitch, let's get back into knee pads. So I've got knee pads that are pretty thick because I have bad knees, and it's just because I like to get into pup play. I like to get on my hands and knees and play around. For some people, they get the super small ones, or they don't even wear knee pads, which I would not recommend because some concrete floors and stuff, it'll be bad on you in the future.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time they'll put like one of those like wrestling mats on the ground, so that's like pretty decent,
Yep.
depending on the budget.
Right. Right. The
Um,
budget of the bar or the location it's hosting.
Now, the last two things we're going to talk about are my favorite things, but the first one is leashes, okay? I personally, I like my German-made leather dog leashes. Now, these are the ones that you can use to train dogs, essentially. It's the same thing. I mean, it's literally the same thing. The reason why I like these is because, well, obviously it's leather, but it's just a lot more, it's just very simple. And plus, it can be applied. Oh, here we go. I can wrap several of these different concepts all in one. So you can actually turn a leather leash like this into a harness by twisting it and then putting it around your shoulders. Or if you're just one of those pups that just never has a collar on, guess what? I've solved that problem. But I think that's why I like leashes because I train dogs. So it's like that is my wheelhouse. I love leashes. It kind of
Mm-hmm.
like really adds to the aesthetic. For me, I don't like having it on me, but I do like having it on me on person, like somewhere in a nice little, like a bundle, I guess you could say. Uh, I mean, leather leashes can run you anywhere from like, crap, like $20 to like hundreds. Like mine's roughly in the $30 range because since I do kind of use it for work sometimes, especially I have a client who just uses those stupid retractable leashes. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Not today. Not today. But they do come in different materials. Like you got nylon. You've got the ones that are kind of like a rubber. I forget what they're called. They're kind of like this material, but they're thinner and they look like little belts. I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember what the material is called. Those are fun. And plus, you could get them in tons and tons of colors. So, but what kind of leash do you have one for us?
I don't have a leash actually.
What?
I know. I don't
Well,
have a collar either.
that's fine. Oh, that's going to get into the next one.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm not going to get into the mechanics and or the formalities of what a collar means because that can get in. There is a general thing, but we're not going to get into that. Yes, if you are a pup without a pack, master, bloody blah, you can have a collar. It's okay.
It's okay.
Because most of the time, when you do find someone of that type of dynamic, it's going to change anyway. But it's usually up to your preferences. You can get them in chains, like this. I like these because it, yeah, you'll need this to hold on to, because the harness doesn't always work. um, you got the chainmail ones. I usually have one up here somewhere. That are really pretty. I like to call those like show collars because you can take them out in public and they look nice and they're very shiny and people. It's like a nice conversation piece. A lot of pups use those. The tags. This might get a little crazy. So when I got my tag, I actually had the pup that I was talking to when I first got into pup play, but I had already been in my own exploratory phase for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They took me to PetSmart. They walked me through getting a tag. Did some little shady back alley, unbeknownst to my knowledge, marking type of scenario, which I was not happy with when I found that out. Um, Goes along with consent, which is coming up soon. Uh, but yeah, like I think that's a good way to do your tags if you do have that option. If you have a friend that wants to help you get one, like have them take you to PetSmart and just have them stand there with you while you do it. It kind of does reinforce like this is happening. It's kind of like for us, like when we're at boot camp and we get our Eagle Globe and Anchor at the end, like that is what cements all the work that we've done just to call ourselves Marines. So it's kind of like the same prideful moment where you're like, yay. But so like, why haven't you gotten a tag yet, Mister?
I haven't gotten one yet.
You should take
I
your
don't know.
hubby to go get you one.
Yeah, maybe. Um,
I'm, I mean, I did that for my husband when he was trying to explore it, and it just wasn't for him. But
mhm.
that's what I did. He was technically the first person to help get a dog tag, and he hasn't been the last one. Because Etsy, oh, that's a good one. Etsy has a lot of cool stuff when it comes to if you want custom collars like chainmail, even leather, cute little crochet chokers. Those are cute. Dog tags, they do have plenty of those options. If you have a 3D printer, go nuts. I'm telling you. If you can find a design that works, let me know and tell me. Ooh, and I'll get it. I'm always making stuff. But yeah, I think we can just get into like where we can basically find everything. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's again, we've already talked about them. There's Mr. S Leather has a huge selection of their puppy park. They call it the puppy park. So if you go to the Mr. S Leather website, and we'll show you on the screen, you go to the website and you go to the puppy park, and it'll show you everything that they've got. And if you're looking for extra stuff that matches your puppy park that they don't have there, you just go into the neoprene section or leather, and they'll have more accessories for you. Then there's Mr. Bear. You want to talk about Mr. Bear a little bit?
they're expensive.
They
That's
can be.
so if we had to break this down by price, um, Amazon is a really good beginner's choice. Do not be ashamed if you're going to pay $20 for a hood.
Yep.
It does not matter. None of us judge you. We do understand, like, we all come from places like what this is like $160, like straight up. Like, no one's gonna have that type of money unless you're me. That is very irresponsible with money. It has really bad impulse buying control.
Yeah.
But Amazon's a good choice. Etsy's kind of like, I would call it the middleman because they can get very pricey, but they can also be relatively affordable.
Affordable. Yeah.
And I would say Mr. S is kind of like right above that center part. They are pricey, but they're such a well-known brand to a lot of us pups that it's like the product you trust kind of thing. It's like
Yeah.
that household name that everyone understands.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bear, I would say, is rather expensive. They are out of Canada, so yeah.
It's even more expensive right now.
And it sucks because we love our Canadian neighbors.
Yep.
One day we'll be best friends. It's okay.
And I'm sure in Europe there's lots of places that sell this kind of stuff as well. Unfortunately, we didn't look into it because again, most of everybody that's gonna be watching this is here in North America. Even though we do love our European and English watchers, so we're gonna be expanding that as well. But
Yeah, so if you guys have like little comments, like post your comments for like other websites too, because that could also help new people kind of shop around a bit. Because like at the end of the day, like none of this stuff makes you a pup. But it is, and I will tell you from experience, it is really hard to develop that headspace when you don't have something that kind of pulls you into that headspace. I don't know
Yep.
how to describe it. It's like it's not a crutch. It's kind of like an aid. It just aids you into that space.
Yep.
For me, it was probably the collar. If I didn't have anything and just had a collar, this is what does it for me. This is all I need. But I like collars, so.
Yep.
But yeah, I think
think that's.
covered it all. All the
I think we've
basics.
covered it. Yeah, pretty much. Again, if you have any recommendations for us or web sellers that you think are probably out there that we should have recommended, please go to the website and send us an email. And we want to include them because we want to make access to the pup community easier for everybody.
Yeah, especially mainly for the people that really want to, I would say, become part of the community. Because like it is kind of funny because we could be as mainstream as we want, but not everyone commits to the lifestyle, I think. So it's like us in itself and the way that we treat each other and people on the outside, we're kind of very protective of each other, even if we don't like each other.
Right. For the most part, anyways, right?
Yeah, we all generally get along.
Right.
It's just the social barrier that you'll get over. Trust me.
Yep. All right. Well, I think that's it for this week, isn't it?
Yeah, this was an easy one.
This was an easy one.
The next one's gonna be a lot tougher. Trust me.
Yeah. All righty.
Yeah. Both Forrest and I hope you enjoyed our discussion this week.
Vet Pups has a new way to find everything you need. Head over to vetpups.net and send us your questions or shoutouts. You'll also find our TikTok and Instagram pages as well as the links to the websites we discussed during today's discussion.
If you enjoyed today's podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. That way you can be notified of future episodes. You can also catch us live on TikTok Mondays and Fridays at 10 Eastern Time and 7 Pacific Time.
And with that, I think we've come to the end of this week's podcast. Both Tazzer and I want to thank you for sticking with us on this journey. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time,